So, surprise, surprise, I was quite a pretentious child. And I did have real kind of aspirations to be a writer. And I remember I was 8 because it was before my sister was born, and I knew I was going to get a new baby sister. And I thought what I would do, I would write her a book. And so I wrote her a book, and it's by Emma, who was a bunny rabbit. And it had a little theme song and everything. Emma's a bunny rabbit small. She's here for all to see. And there were several verses, and I can remember them all. But fancy had internal rhyming there in the first verse. An 8. It's quite good, isn't it? And I did illustrations as well with my felt tip pens. And I remember, do you remember that thing you used to do with a felt tip pen where you would hold it on the paper for just fractionally too long and it would sort of go vroom, particularly with like cheap Absorbo paper, vroom. And I remember I was doing an illustration and I did that. I left on her eye. I left the pen on for too long, and she ended up with like one big swollen eye. So I had to write that into the story. I had to write that into the stories and then try and do it for the exact same amount in all the illustrations until I could just say it, and then it got better, something else. I hope my sister actually still has that book somewhere. But yeah, that was very typical. And when I was about 12, we went on holiday. Our family and another family got together and hired a place in Portugal. And we stayed in this house. And there was a bedroom that nobody had discovered for ages. And then one day it was just behind a door in the kitchen. And that's why nobody, who has a bedroom door to a bedroom off the kitchen. And I discovered it. And I was so thrilled because I was having to share with boys in bunk beds. I didn't like it. So then my mum caught me going with all my stuff. Where are you going? I'm changing rooms. I found a new room. Off I go. And so I said this, my mum was really pissed off because the new room I'd found had like an ensuite and everything. It's like miles better than all the other rooms. But she didn't have the heart to say, oh, really a grown-up should be in there, which was very kind. Anyway, so then I took myself off there. I was forever in there. At last I can write. Yes. So I remember going in one afternoon. I'm going to write a novel. 12. And so I was there all afternoon. I came down for tea. And I'm like, that's it. Finished. Because in my idea, a novel was, you just had a couple of people falling in love, bish bash done. So, yes. Now, once again, I'm an aspiring writer. Perhaps I should just go back to those days, write about a big-eyed bunny.